Okay, here we are again. So I'm going to show you. So let's get some turtle meat. Turtleneck meat. Alright, so. Now you can use your mixed physics. It gives you extra stamina and a little bit of strength, which makes your blade a little tougher if you want. It's not like these guys are bosses, but what the heck. You could even put a little fire on it, on our blade. Now, make sure you have the sleep pot selected down there. We're going to hit this and the two are going to pop up. One in front, one behind. Now again, just like the giants, if you have two of them on you and the other one's coming, see, you can kill these guys by swatting them, going around. And if you take a hit, drink your flask for the guys completely. And you should get it back, but it didn't. Making a liar out of me. So anyway, normally, once you kill them, as long as you've drinking your flask ahead of time, it'll give it back. So once we hit this guy, it should give us our flask back. Okay, good. So you're gonna make a liar out of me. So anyway, there's some crab eggs over here. I never use them. I don't know what they craft. Here comes another caveman. We'll take him out. Hey, buddy. Don't go. Stop. Thank you. Alright. So, let's say you didn't get the brass shield like I did. Now, it's heavier, too. You see, this is 3.5. This is twice as heavy. So I'd be fat rolling if I was off the horse and rolling. Which ain't too bad. But it ain't that good. If you really need to roll out of the way of somebody, it sucks to be fast rolling. Fat rolling, I should say. And it's nighttime, so you'll probably see some bats. Now if you come over here, there's like 3 of the soldiers have brass shields. You might have when you're fighting these demi-humans. I want to watch him beat up on a couple of these soldiers, because even though we're almost, well, you know what? I was going to say almost. Even though we're dressed just like them, they don't consider us friends. So it's like, get them, demi-humans, get them. And as whoever dies, we get the rooms for it. Yeah, smack them up, smack them up. That's right. Ooh, I'm going to come in now because he's almost dead. Take out some demi-humans, man. Bro. And again, make sure you drink your flask, heal up before you kill the last one. Now it's just a 1-on-1 thing. No, it was a 2-on-1. Ooh, critical hit. Get him. Or actually, he just... Glass shard. They're not worth anything. They didn't give up any shields, and I forgot to drink my flask. As I told you, I would have got them back. Okay, so after that's done, under this big old rock arch runes here, there's a guy, Yuri. We're going to help him out in his quest. He's going to warn us about the big old dragon that's in the lake.
You do well to steer clear of a gill lake, fledgling. The dragon
Fledgling, old man?
there, and it's as fearsome.
You can see he's old gray guide.
So, unless you're mad, stay clear of them.
Doesn't mean he's a wimp.
Don't be a...
I won't be a fool. Maybe I will. Okay, and then over here, I'm going to take you to where that painting, where we're going to get it's actually like a scarab beetle head for incantations. You wear it. Looks kind of funky. But over here in these ruins, we're going to get another storm sword key, like we used to get down that one cellar. We're going to need them for others. Some places we're going to need 2 of them. And we won't get in if you don't have them. Down here's a cool weapon. I don't think we're leveled up enough, but it's a twin blade. It's got cool weapon arts. let's call on our dogs. There's like 3 or 4 dogs in here, and I really don't like the dogs. They're such a pain. So in here, there's one right there. Get a jump on them, they're not hard. But once they start moving, they jump around. It's like, ugh, they're dodging. That's number 2. Are you guys doing anything? Yeah, get that dog. Or I'll get him. See what I mean with the fire? See what I mean? Just because he's got a torch, it's like, are you serious, man? You're tougher than most guys with swords. With a torch. And like I said, it's probably because of the horse. The horse is rearing up because he's got a torch, but come on, man. Oh, you guys are really doing something. Alright. So get the smoldering butterflies. Down there are some rats, and there's a chest. The chest is a trap. There's nothing in it. It's going to take you somewhere you don't want to go. So I don't even go down there. Now rats can give golden rune number 1s, number 2s, even number 3s. There's a rat in here. This is where our stone sword key is. We'll kill him. And they're dodgy. Let's see what he gave me. A golden rune number 1. Okay. So we wanted that. We got the sword. There should be a couple more dogs out here. I thought my dogs would be. Now sometimes, the dogs, your wolves are a hindrance. There's another dog. Should be a shiny over here. I forget what it is. Crab eggs. Yeah. Now if we kill that last guy, we should get our blue flask back. I want my flask back, baby, back, baby. Okay, it didn't happen. We got another dog, I think, over yonder. Right over in this corner. He hangs out. Maybe not. Guys, you see another dog around here? Because I should have got my flask back. Oh, there's a guy with a torch. That will explain it. Excuse me, sir. Okay, once we do that, let's fill up our feed. Over this way, southwesterly, there's some bats. Now, bats do the same thing. If you have 3 or 4 bats, they get you a couple times. Make sure you run away, juice up, and kill them. Once you kill them, they replace your flasks. There's 3 of them up here. Wait a minute. Oh, they're over there. So we're in a different spot. I thought I was over there. So this is where, when you come over this way, you'll see that's the painting. And he's pointing it out. And then he disappears, and you get Incantation Scarab. Which, now you look like a frickin' Cyclops alien. But you put it on if you're, you do incantations and cool beans. We're going to come over here. There's a smithing stone 1, which we don't really need too many of them. Don't let the bat chase you down that hole, because that is like the bottomless pit. You're definitely going to die. So we don't need to wrestle with the bats. They're a waste of time. But anyway, I thought we were over here. I was going to say there's 3 bats up here, and there's 2 flying around. And there's a golden one. Okay, so let's do what I said. Okay, so now I'm gonna heal. We'll go back for this last one. And you'll see we get our flask back. So we're gonna go over here. There's another grace going southward. If you notice, there's some drops down there, platforms. And we want to get on the beach, and I've tried every way over there, and there's nothing but death. But there is a way. And I'm going to take this silly mask off. Hey, if you like it, you like it. It's your party. You cry if you want to. So, I'm going to show you something here. See that? And you know what those do. You can raise way up, jump way up with them, but you can also jump down on them, and you won't get any damage. We got a couple baby land octopuses, and they give you, usually, octopus ovaries. Okay, now you can't have babies when you get older. So, usually, it's right here. You can see the air right there. So, I usually come from this point, turn around, get kind of a trot going, double jump, jump, and then jump again, and we're good. Anywhere around it, in the vicinity, you don't have to be right on it, and you don't even really have to be right next to it, I usually come up here with the Bloodhound's Fang, but we got the Sacred Blade on here, and we got a shield. This guy has a weapon art, it's called Gravitas. That's what the shield's for, baby. Woo! Back at you. I think I need to heal. He's gonna use it. Oh no, but yeah. So it pulls you towards him. He also can slam it in the ground. And that's what we're gonna get from it. Ash of War, Gravitas. You can put it on any blade, any blunt weapon like a mace, club. So when we first started, I didn't turn around and show you there was a particular shiny behind us. But I'm going to show you now where it's at, if you noticed it. So, let's see. We still have that on here? We do. I'm glad I figured this out, because I'll tell you what, I hated these crabs at this level. Now when you get the Bloodhound's Fang up to a number 4, and your strength and dex and, you know, vigor's all up, they're no problem. You could swat them twice and they're dead. And then when you get a number 6 Bloodhound, it's one swat and they're dead. But when you just got a number 3 Great Sword and you don't have a lot of vigor and they hit you with a couple shots and you're dead, yeah, who likes that? So this is the reason why you want to have a torch, but you don't want to have a torch where there's opponents or, you know, adversaries in here, and you want your shield on. You raise it up, it gets brighter, but this is where we started the game. We were over there. If you turned around, you'd be like, oh, I want to get that. How can I get it? Well, you had to go all the way around and do this. Drop down. And it's the Helldrake Talisman. It's for holy damage. You can put that, you know, we put our talismans. And if you were going up against somebody who had holy on their blade, kind of like our Sacred Blade almost, it would defend against it. Okay. So now we got that. Now we need to go snap our finger and call on Blood. But before we do it, I will show you where he is, I hope. It's what happens when you get old, bro. And believe me, I am. You might be thinking, damn, this old dude, he's alright. He's still playing video games. Yeah. So you want to do a lot in dex, because again, when we get the Bloodhound's Fang, we want to have 17 dex and 18 strength. Man, we'd almost be there if I just put it all in there, but we need a little help, and it's dark time. I don't want to run into more bats than we have to. It's not that there's any nighttime bosses, but not over here. But I think the bats, they're just more aggravating than they are hard. It's like, you're not worth much. You don't always give out. And I always grab root resin when I have a chance, and I know where most of it is. When we go past these 2 bats that we got the golden rune there from, and up on this island we got 3 more root resin. Because again, we can make all of our greases. Blood grease. Can't see well, but I know there's 2 piglets up here. Wild boars. Root resin. So when we came through here, I meant to show you. If you look up, and that's a bat. Jeez, you really aren't giving up, are you? You shouldn't have followed me. So yeah, he's perched up there. You see his blade sitting on his back. Alright, so you come about here. You go to your gestures. I just hit select. And you just hit X to do your gestures, right? Hey! Waving high, do the bow, whatever. I just hit triangle, search for finger snap, click on it. Just back out 1 time, hit X. And then he's going to drop down.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he?
Yeah. What about it?
Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The
Do
name's
I?
Blythe.
I'm strange?
Who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Bro, you're like 9 feet tall and you got a wolf's head.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
I understand. We'll go take care of him. Don't be so angry. So that's why we got this grace here. So we don't have to run all the way around and run down there to the jail. There's a plan here. Now, throughout the rest of the play, I'm going to be jumping around from different parts of the map to grab different things to benefit us. So, some of the stuff we aren't going to complete in the areas and we'll come back to. Some people like to do it all in one, do all of Limgrave before they go into Liurnia. And, no, I'm going to benefit you because I'm going to get you different armor. I'm going to get you more flasks ahead of time. These are the pain in the butt dagger guys. But if you did have to use a flask again, you kill all 3 of them, they'll give them back. And then we have these things. Now, if you're low on runes, which I am, but I don't want to eat up a lot of time, you're going to get 39 per plus a rune fragment, which you can sell your rune fragments again at the merchant for more runes. Now, normally I'd be like, we're going to get some runes for kicking old Darrowell's butt. So, I'm not worried about it too much. We will be able to level up, but we're not even ready to use the Bloodhound's Fang. Oh, and there was a Scully there. We should be able to get him afterwards. Now, I've come in here and like, okay. Now, see that blue right there? That's where Darrowell's going to manifest. Oh, and there's the skull. Now, I didn't know my first couple plays through that this is Blythe. It's got a call on him. I gotta summon him. And I'm fighting this guy by myself, and he's not a joke. He's got the Bloodhound's Fang. He's a tough cookie. So usually when we head towards him, he's gonna manifest, lock on him, and use your L2 for the sacred to shoot it at him. Are you up? You ready, Blythe? So lock on him. L2. That gives a nice chunk off his health. Shoot. So he's not too bad. So we got the Bloodhound's Fang, and you're gonna love it when we can use it. We still got to get 18 and 17. 18 strength, 17 dex. So now we're going to go talk to Blythe. He's going to give us our little present, which is going to... It's a Sombering 2, which is going to get our Bloodhound's Fang to 2.
But don't say I'm not a man of...
Because we already have ones.
Oh, yes. I should say. If you venture north to Rhea Lucaria, and come tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right.
E.G. he's talking about. It's another blacksmith. I know, I skipped through it. I just don't have time for this stuff, man. So, if you came back to the merchant or went to the round table hold, did we? Yeah. We haven't even gone to the round table hold yet. You can level up. Let's see, even if you two-hand it, you can't use it properly. But we have the smithing stones 1 and 2. So it's a ooh, I don't have enough juice. So if you don't want to use your coin, you can go to the merchants and whatnot and sell, you know, the rune fragments. You can sell any of this stuff. There's certain things, of course, I don't sell these. I don't sell these. I don't sell the golden fireflies. Beast blood, of course, smoldering, we don't sell those. Roa fruit, we get them all over the place. You know, don't sell mushrooms unless you got a ton of them. These I always sell. 63 of them, you get 630, like 10 per pop. These sunflower, sell them. I don't use them. So,
goodbye for now.
Peace. Sorry for hitting you, man. Oh my goodness. So we don't have a number 3 yet. Okay, so we already did that. So anywho, I don't even know if it'll let us do the art, so we're going to do R1, R2. No. L2, R2. L2, R2. But when it does it, when we're fully at 18 and 17, you're not going to see him. It's going to go so fast. He's going to swoop in, and when he swoops back, you're not even going to see him. He kind of disappears, and it's a cool weapon art. You will see soon. So, what do we have? We got 1,300. I think we get a lot more to level up. 18. Well, we could use a couple of these, eh? Let's do 17. Use an even number. See if it gets us where we want to be. That would be 18 there, 15 there. Okay, so we need 2 more levels there. Well, let's go over to our favorite place. So, as much as I like the brass shield, I don't like the fat roll. And we got a shield, I'm happy with that. So let's go. Now usually I go about, smack this guy a couple times. And before this guy gets too far, smack him. And this is how you can farm for the shield. You could stay on your horse and just kill these 2 guys and then that other guy. I like to get a good backstab in once in a while and then get a good retaliation kind of. Oh, we almost caught him. 1 shot. I think once we level up the 2 more times on our decks, it'll be 1 shot for the retaliation. Now if we use Sacred, I'm almost certain. And the mushrooms are on the other side of this wall, but you can get them. So let me see something. If I did the Sacred, we'll let this guy we'll let him know we're here. No, I thought it would let us take him out with 1 shot. Bro. Yeah. Come on. I'm waiting for you, man. It's a party over here. Party over there. Wave your hands in the air. Shake your derriere. There it is. Oh, how'd you like that, dude? Guys, don't go over there fighting until I come. I want you guys getting beat up without me. Oh, that was one shot. See that? Get him. Get him. That's right. Get that old wolf. These guys get aggro? They didn't. Yeah, I like a good old critical. Oh, I thought he'd be ready. I didn't know there was 2 of them over there. I thought we got the other one. What are they after? A dog? Oh, no. Where'd you come from? You came from across the way? Are you like an around the way guy? Oh, there's a skelly. I don't miss him. Even when I'm riding fast or when I'm riding dirty. I don't have any more blue iron. Fill it up. Okay, go up here and get the herba. Herba. Alright, so now let's go back over here. We're gonna get the grace. We're gonna help out the Pat Jar guy. And then we're gonna go get our skellies. We could do this catacomb, but we'll come back to it. Because there's some grave glove warts in there. And once we get Roderica to the Round Table Hold, she becomes... I don't... Why can't I ever remember what she becomes? She levels up our asses of war, but I forget what they call her. So, if we were down here, that's what you'd hear. If you didn't know he was up there, and you came this way, which I've done it, but I let the cat out of the bag when I showed you from over there. But normally you come down here, and you hear hello, and you're looking around, like where the fuck is he in the bush? Where the hell is this guy? Just like Kenneth Height, and what was the other one? Oh, the little monkey. Did I? Oh, I didn't even, I don't know if you guys found them yet. I don't think I revealed them on it. So right down there, that's Pumpkinhead. You don't want to mess with him right now. We don't have enough vigor. He'll kill you. He'll headbutt you or beat you with his club. But there's 2 smithing stones, and then there's a merchant to the right. He sells like 3 smithing stones if you need them. But we want to buy the crafting or the cookbook, which makes the pickled turtleneck thing for our stamina. We're coming, dude. Oh, you're aggravating me. Yeah, here. And for yelling, take that. Well,
No time for games.
yeah, thank you. That's what I wanted. Great dragon head. Did you say something, dude? Get smart again. Alright,
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you.
I'll bet.
I am Alex.
Fat fuck. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Iron Fist. And as you can see, my
Let's help him out.
just give me and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all, Isaac.
Sorry, moms. I shouldn't have said that. I just thought it was funny. Heavy hit. Charged hit. They're both charged hit, but I call them heavy hits. So let's talk to him. We get that. Let's see. Triumph Delight. Oop. Yeah, baby! Alright.
Well played, good sir. Though that might. Well,
If you wonder what's inside them is all red because it's
once again,
human
I
guts.
journeyed beyond the
Warrior
this
guts at
I
that.
heard doesn't than. I'm
So
to red
make sure you expend his dialogue till he repeats himself. He'll move on to the next spot we're gonna see him in. And you can just drop down here. There's a scarab beetle to give you back your HP if you need it. And then our grace is down here. And I don't think we need to rest. So we're going to ride on. So we got 2 single ones. But we got more than enough for now.
Oh, dear. You might... terribly sorry.
Dude, you're jumpy.
Are you here as a customer?
Yeah. Unless you want me to bip you over the head. So, we don't need to buy them at $800 a pop. I usually buy smithing stones. It's going to cost us, what, for those 3? $600. I don't like spending all this loot. I can come back for them. But we want the crack pot. We want the cook pot. I could buy them. So I always buy. We got 1 arrow for now. Oh, yeah. Apologize, because you don't have much. I always get myself. There's 3 turtles over here. I like to get at least 1 when I see a turtle. Get another turtle next, because we are going to be crafting the pickled turtlenecks. So you can see we have the crafting kit. We go here, we go here. We can do 5 of them. So you look, you see, you need Roa fruit, again, the turtlenecks, and the herba to craft them. And we got plenty of all. Why? Because Robert cashes in on this stuff, man. Collect it. Don't say, I ain't gonna waste my time picking up all that stuff. When you're running right past so much of it. Like I said, I'm not going out of my way for this stuff. See? Like, boom. Now, I know over there's Roa, all in those bushes. I don't care. I'm not wasting time. Now, right there's a Roa. How did I know that? I think I played this game too many times. Now, I jump off about here, do the Sacred Blade. Why? Because there's some skeletons over here, and if you don't have Sacred Blade, when you think you killed the skeleton, he's gonna regenerate. Sacred Blade, they don't regenerate. Now I can wait till my Sacred Blade is gone and show you what happens, or we can just switch blades. So, now watch what happens. You think he's killed and you're over here fighting another one. Next thing you know, oh my gosh, but to kill him, you hit him again before he gets back up. And he doesn't come back. So you gotta hit him twice. Once you knock him down as he's regenerating, hit him again. But with Sacred Blade, you don't have to worry about that, especially when you have multiple skellies. You don't have to worry about him regenerating behind you while you're fighting his buddies. Hit the grace. We're gonna rest because we used a little bit of our FP. Can I level that up? No, not even close. So do it again because there's a couple skellies in these ruins. One of them has a sigh, and I love the sigh, but he doesn't always drop it. But we're gonna run into a few of them. And if you want, you just rest and come back again and do it again. Rest, rinse and repeat. I like that weapon. It's cool looking. It's not the greatest. And why are we regenerating? And there's some dragonflies. You can get some dragonfly heads. We're gonna do a little U-turn here. And if you didn't see where I went, well, when you come over and you see a cellar with a couple turtles, kind of like playing Guardian, I don't know that they are. This is where we're going to use the stone sword key. You see the foggy door, you're not going to be able to get through it. That's what these keys are for. Now, I got a dragonfly here and I can't swing my weapon, I can't block. Why? Because see that message? You got to get rid of it. Hit X. Oh, when you hear that, know that the boss has seen you. And there's a bunch of turtles. You can get some turtle. I got plenty. And we're gonna get the turtle talisman, which is for stamina recovery. You put that on your stamina as you're using your, you're using stamina. Alright, I couldn't resist. Just give me one turtleneck, thank you. Now we're gonna bring out our dogs. Now, the thing about dogs over here, that's the thing. You know, I wanted to do this before. Over here, these dogs don't help you one bit with this mariner. They're out fighting a different skeleton while you're trying to... So, I use Sacred Blade, and I don't waste this. Might as well, if we're going to put it on, use it for something. So we get another turtleneck. Double fist it. Call on our little jellyfish. Since the dogs don't do anything over here, I've come over here so many times, and I'm fighting this mariner by myself. Now, we might get a hit. Usually when we come up the back behind it, we never get a strike on it. And it'll reappear usually behind you, no matter what way you're facing. For the most part, you can almost guarantee it's going to appear behind you. But the dogs, I'll be over here, and it's like, where are my dogs? And these skellies work the same way. Bro, you need to quit. And he's going to call more. Where is my, do you see the jellyfish? I don't know, are they afraid? They must be intimidated. They must be set up to where they can't help you or something. Because the dogs don't come over here. Once in a great while, the dogs will help. You know what? I'm about dead. Sitting here talking, not paying attention. But once we kill this guy, we're going to get a death root and our skellies. And where the hell is that jellyfish? Jellyfish, where are you? Smithing stones up between his lilies. Oh my gosh, there you are. You showed up. I wanted to see you squirt somebody. You didn't do crap. You and the dogs. Something about that mariner. They don't like coming over here. So these will be over here. He would have been further up the road, but there's no point in seeing him in more than one place. He's going to tell us stay away from the mariner, whatever.
Ah, a tarnished, are you? With a prowess for weeding deathroot.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm known as D. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my... Very well. I've marked the location for... It will lead you to Garank.
Okay, I know where that mark is. It's because it's over at the church. You know where that mark is too, but you don't. You've been there. So, this is as far as we need to go. I used to think I had to go in here, get the number 4 sombering, and stop at a grace to get to the round table hole. So, this is as far as we need to go in this direction. Then we need to go up this way, get to a grace where there's a merchant. We're going to get the lantern so we don't have to have the torch in some of these dark catacombs and tunnels. And then we'll stop, and once we rest at that one, Melena's going to come and take us to the round table hole. And then Rodrigo, who's at the Stormhill Shack that we already spoke to, is going to go there. And she's going to be looking for her purpose, and we're going to help her with that. So we got 33. You're going to need at least 1,800 or more. 1,800 is going to get you the lantern that you're going to want. Because when we're in these dark caves, you put the lantern on, it's hanging on your side. You can see where you're going without a torch. And you can have your shield on your right hand, your blade on your blade on your right, shield on the left. Don't mind me. I'm backwards. Happens with old age. Bolts again. Now, there's 2 ways we can go here. That's going towards the merchant. That way also, but we have to cut across that way. But the thing is towards the merchant or the castle. Now, we're not ready to do the castle, but I like to get the grace sometimes, and if you don't have very many runes, killing soldiers gets you runes. But there's a key here, and I'm going to show you something. I usually grab, you know how I gather Roa. So there's a Roa there, then there's going to be 2 by that tree. Just past that tree, straight ahead, there is a soldier who's going to stand up. He's a soldier that has the horn. There's probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 soldiers in here. He's going to call them all after you. So, I grab these, then I grab these. You don't even have to grab them. He stands up, he's about ready to pull his horn out, and then there's one over here. And these guys run pretty fast, because, like, if I was almost, see that? I was away, or he's got a long arm, because he should have not have been able to hit me. So there's one with his crossbow, and there'll be another one. Just lock on. Just hit the lock on and you can locate where he's at. And there's Roa and stuff in here, flowers. So just come up here, and then I like to get the grace. We don't have to go back through here again. We get some runes, call on our... We ain't doing the jellyfish again. We're going to get our skellies. Now our skellies will regenerate also. So... come over here. I use my sacred blade, then switch to my shield on. Damn, Scully. They just blazed you. I gotta take care of these guys by myself, boys. Come on. Shake a leg. Get it in gear. This ain't a joke. Even though I try to make it funny. That's right. Get him. That's right. Come on. Come on. Oh. I'll take care of it. Okay, so then we're going to go get the grace. So if you notice, like in caves and like this entrance where you see that blue, it's going to knock you off your horse. So just getting the grace here. The first guy you meet up front here, he's just a mini boss, but he's a boss. And he'll, with the vigor we have, one-shot us. And then, just to let you know, if you want to mess around over here, you see the blood, that's because these guys come over here prematurely, and they die. Oh, but this is Roger. He's a summon, he's going to help you out. He does mage stuff. And then we're going to have our skellies in here, and we're going to face Margit the Fell, but he's not the boss. The boss is Godric the Grafted. But that castle is... it's going to take probably at least 2 to 3 episodes to get through it. I loved it at first, and now sometimes I dread it. It's like, oh, there's so much to do, and I don't want to do it all. But... it's another Ash of War, Wild Strike, put it on any sword. So we're going to go up here northwesterly, and if you have, while you're on your horse, you feel like something's holding you back, it's because these little irritating squirrels, did you see them? They get purposely, they're not worth anything. These guys created these things for was to get under your horse's feet. I swear to you, you're going to find that out. See, there was another one. They kind of block your way. You're like, why ain't I moving, or why am I being pushed to the left or to the right? It's because of the squirrels. Just hit your lock on button, and then swat them. They'll run away. There's another Ash of War over here, Scarab Beetle. Stay to the right of them, because sometimes, I mean, if you want it, sometimes they'll go off the cliff and you just be like, oh, I wanted that. So in here too, there's a couple deer, but these little squirrels, especially when you're going to be, so you just hit the lock button every so often, you see. There's another one. It's going to be right under your feet. You can get some bones out of them. Now, the only reason I don't use the bones for arrows, unless I absolutely need arrows, because they're weak. They go on an arc, not straight like the arrows we get. We get some free ones here and there, but you can buy them from the merchants. And I need more grease. Fire, fire. Make 11 of them. So yeah, if you do that, you just hit the R1, it goes right to 11. And so, okay, it's already equipped. And I don't think I told you, but if you hold the down button on the D-pad, it'll take you, say you're anywhere in here, hold it down and it'll take you back to your flask, just so you know you can get back to your health flask or your HP real quick. And there's 3 wolves over here. That'll help you get some runes on your way. They bite you a few times and you need to use a flask. There's going to be 4 more and you'll get your flask back. And you don't have to be like that because there's going to be a grace and you'll get all your flasks back. I'm just OCD. I just like to... Okay, see? I feel good. I'm full. Everything's perfect. I have all my red and I have all my flasks. I'm just silly like that. Some people, they're just like, whatever, dude. I don't give a blankety blank. Because I know when I rest at the grace, I'll be replenished. But I don't have to rest. All I gotta do is touch and go. Now, we don't want to rest at this grace until we get our lantern from the merchant because, you know, Melanie's going to want to... Now, I've been up there, I've jumped across here, and I got on the back of this statue. It's kind of fun. Now, since we're doing the walkthrough, I better stop and talk to this guy. He's going to want... He's a bum. He lost his job as a sorcerer, actually was kicked out of the academy, and he needs some money for food.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Yeah?
For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Alright.
Well, bless you. You're a true... My name is presuming you're only...
It's a wonder you don't have a sign saying will work for food. But anyway, we're going to talk to him some more later. What he really wants to tell us, and which I already know, and the reason why I put on the sacred, because there's some skellies over here, 3 of them with scythes. He's going to tell us where a glintstone key is. It's going to give us passage through these, you know how those cellars have the white, milky kind of magical doors, I guess, if you will, and we got to use the stone sword keys. Well, the glintstone key is going to get us through these big blue covered doors, and we'll be able to pass through and get to other places. So that's what he wants to tell us, and he's going to tell us a little lore about the Lucaria castle or whatever, and so, but I don't need that. And we're going to get a gesture from him once we come back and give him, because we're going to get an extra glintstone key when we go to the boss in that area, Renawi. And we're going to come back and give him a key, and he's going to give us a gesture, which is going to get us into one of these church-like temples that gives us a memory stone, and which is where we put our spells for incantations, and where we can do one that puts fire on our blade, electrical or lightning strike on our blade. So anyways, all that stuff later. So let's call on our skellies, fill up. I'm gonna do this. I want to be on my horse. Might as well put on the Mixed Wonders Physics, double hand, and go. The reason why I'm going on my horse, because we have the horse, Lance Talisman, whatever, and I get this. not good. Now, just an FYI, there is one of these guys, one back there. He usually throws like a gassy thing, that, and if he hits you with it, you're not going to be able to use either of your flasks. And if you're almost dead and you get hit, well, so you're going to want to avoid fighting if he hits you with that, because you're not going to be able to use your FP, you're not going to be able to use your HP to heal, and you're going to be in trouble. So there's 2 more soldiers over here. And they do glintstone stuff. That's a cool helmet. So I want to show you what, if he does it, if he does his glintstone art. Probably won't. Well, while they're fighting, I'm going to get some smoldering butterflies. There's 6 of them in there. I wanted them to do a glintstone. Well, anyways, he throws a blue stone, and they shoot out like, you know, crystal arrows or whatever. I don't use glintstones, so let's see if he does it. Bro, over here. No, now he's gonna go after the skelly again. You got him. See, now some of these soldiers know they gotta hit the skelly when they're down. Do your glintstone, bro. Forget it. So we're out. Right down here is the merchant with the grace, and like I said, touch the grace, but let's talk to the merchant, get the little lantern, and then we're going to go to the round table hold. And I can, even when I think about it ahead of time, we got to go back to the Stormhill Shack because we're going to get a golden seed. I always forget and don't go back for a while.
Found me in my little nook.
Yeah?
No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Well, I think we'll pass at looking at your wares, but we will buy some of your product. So we're going to get that. Now there's 5 smithing ones you can buy. I think we got plenty of those, and we can always come back for more. Smithing 2s we're definitely going to need, because that's how we're going to level up our sword. When we go to the round table hold, we'll get it to a number 5. So now we have our lantern. That's what we came here for. And I usually put it on the left button on the D-pad. Hit triangle. Go down to the lantern. Click on it. Now when I hold the triangle down, hit left. Put my lantern on, and when you're in the dark cave, that little thing makes a difference where you can see where you're going without a torch. And you're ready with your shield, all that happy crappy. Now we're gonna rest, and here comes Melina.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
All right, let's say hello.
Oh, I see you've just
This
welcome
guy
to the round. I teach
sells you
and explore the sea
incantations.
so that one day, ensuring all. By the way, you do. Most tarnished of you are some. Well,
So you can buy these. I don't.
may the golden order shine through you.
He's gonna give us a gesture. The prayer gesture. We already know D. We got no need to talk to him just yet because we haven't gone to the beast man ring.
Well, just the honor of one's house. By the way, she's my servant. Take
Lanya,
your eyes off her
your
if you
servant?
find her.
She took off on you, huh? You guys married? Don't worry about it.
Oh, this is it. I can't remember very well. It is safe. Allow me a word. You are a house guest. Remember your plate.
Okay, but I don't clean bathrooms like toilets and stuff unless you give me some good runes, man.
Greetings. My name is Roderick. Isn't this place the round table hall? I never knew the guy, although I'm still looking.
Yeah, your name's Rodrigo. You didn't tell us from the... So you're looking for... Oh, I love this fireplace. I'm gonna have one someday. Okay. Now we're gonna go over and talk to the blacksmith. And we're gonna level our blade up.
You're a new face, no matter. Lay out your arm.
So, we're gonna have a number 5. And we're gonna talk about Rodrigo.
The girly boy, she's crestfallen and can scarcely... But she has a gift. I saw another her eyes.
She has a gift. Oh, well, might as well go
I see
through
you've
it.
noticed nothing special. Trap, that's all there is.
You're a prisoner?
No, well, no crap. My big. Besides, despite my sides.
Okay. Again, you guys can listen to all of it. I've heard it many times before. Now we gotta go back to Rodrigo.
It's all a bit much. I'm still looking for my own. You're telling me? I don't believe you. If I do, I
Nobody
suppose
believes
I should.
us.
I'll ask Mass. Certainly, I know he's. I can tell.
Okay. So now we're gonna go talk to Master Hugh for her.
Back already, no matter.
And he's gonna call us a liar.
The girl. Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with absurd? I refuse to believe it.
You don't believe me either. Oh my gosh, you guys are just bad. So now when we come back here to the table and rest, she'll be in her place. And we're gonna go to the catacombs. I'm gonna put this on. So I think I told you the sacred tears increase the amount that our flask replenishes us. The more we get, the more it'll replenish us. So there's no need to talk to her yet, but she's ready to do this spirit and raise up our Ash of Wars. So let's talk to her and get it
Good
over
to
with.
see you. I have you to thank, though. I can happily
Yes, you do.
harm as yet, but
I got you in.
Well, I certain Roderica.
Okay, we got that out of the way. We might as well take off. Oh, while we're at it, and I almost forgot again, let's go to the Stormhill Shack. And she left us a golden seed. So, we can't level up again because we used the single ones twice. So now we need 2 golden seeds and I'll take us to a place, because over at the fort, remember I told you there's one up there, we're gonna get it. But anyway, until next time, next episode, we will take care of it. Y'all be cool! Take care.